Hey YouTube, David here, Richter Scale Studios, to do a little unboxing from Wild West Exodus. If you've seen a video in the past, I did an unboxing from the Kickstarter I got from them. I got one of the larger sets. I got 4 factions, I believe. Yeah, the Union, the Enlighten, Outlaws, and the Warrior Nation. And I guess there's a new faction out now, the Lawmen. Looks pretty cool, and tons of new miniatures coming out. One of the things that Wild West Exodus does, excuse my dog's back there. Every month they do a $5 miniature. Back in February they had a Lawman, which I would have got, which was really cool, the rifle and shield. And last month, last month, March, they had the Dark Council figure. And the Dark Council is a character that can change the influence of a skirmish between the factions. I guess their influence, if people are familiar with Malifaux, it's kind of like Fate, with that type of thing. And I want to show you the original figure I got with the Kickstarter, and then the $5 figure that came out last March I just got in the mail a couple days ago. So this is him. This is the Dark Council. Really cool dude. Kind of an imposing dude with his robe on and these cool buckles. Kind of cool looking face. Let's see if I can. There we go. Very shiny resin. They had to just pop these out real fast because they had a ton of interest in this game. And it's just a really cool looking character there. And I want to show you what I got in my $5 figure deal for March. And it comes, you're only allowed to buy 2 at the most, so I bought 2 for $10. You can't beat it. Comes in this really cool blister. It comes with the same thing you just saw before. Little advertisement on the back. They give you a character card for each miniature. So both Dark Councils, and some little advertisement on the battle foam. I love their stuff. I have this Outlaw battle foam, and then another little advertisement on their accessories and the Jesse James Archives, which I got, I believe, one of the books and a couple comics with my Kickstarter. Really cool. Now these miniatures, I love this guy. He's really impressive. And let's drop one out. And the resin now is a lot darker. It's going to get him to focus. Let's get this out of here. There we go. He's got his finger up to his mouth, shushing. And he has the same robe, but it's opened. A lot of similarities. They have the like studs on the robe. It's like a hoodie pulled back and threw on the hat. The hat's got a lot of detail on it. Let's see. There you go. Lots of stuff. These things are really, really well sculpted and detailed. And this really cool, stuff on the boots and the belt. And for $5, you can't beat it. You can buy both of these right now, since it's not March anymore. They're $12.99 a piece. So you're saving a great deal of money on that. And the shipping's not bad, especially here in the States. And it was, I think, a great buy. And I just did the $5 purchase for April. And I think they come out like in the middle of the month or later in the month, because they produce them as they sell them. And those were new base toppers, I guess you'd call them, because their bases are kind of different. They're like beveled, almost like a plinth. And you can put something in there. Their toppers fit right in the middle, and they're kind of cool. So if you have a chance, go to wildwestexodus.com and check out their $5 miniature. And they have a new starter kit with Lawmen versus the Outlaws. Really cool, and the miniatures are just amazing. These are just really, really fun, and it's a cool genre. And the fluff is amazing. If you get the large cookbook, the large rule book, huge amount of fluff in it. It gives you the whole thing of how this started from the beginning of time to this point in the Wild West Exodus universe. So I'm going to come back in a second and show you what else I got from them. It wasn't a $5 miniature, but it's something, if you're into it already, you'll enjoy this, to know you have this choice to change up something and modify a current miniature. See you in a second. Okay, we are back with the Wild West Exodus unboxing. This is the Outlaw light support vehicle. real heavily detailed, cool little like I guess these are electric bikes. You can see these getting painted up really, really nice. You got skids, a little body, and the only thing that was kind of odd about it, every one of them came with the same head. Or this is a Union. This is Union. I'm sorry, this is not Outlaw. Let's see if we can get him in there. Let's see. There we go. There we go. See, these are just super detailed. This dude's got a beard, his little, military cap on. And this is the figure. It fits on the bike nicely. And then, I'm going to get another. There we go. This is super, super detailed. There's a lot of stuff to paint on these. And there's nothing left blank. There's just really, really nicely done and well thought out models. Little backpack back there with a sleeping roll and supplies, and just a little bit of cleanup on these. These are resin. You can't expect that. But the thing they had starting was 2 months ago. Was it? Yeah, I think it was in March they released these. These are the alternate heads. These are $6.99, so $7 for all these heads. So all your units. I came with 3 units each, so these will obviously work out for me. But they got goggles on and hats, so you can change up your look of your army a little bit. Look at that. There we go. Really, really well detailed. Let's see, take a spin on these. See in the back. Even they got the little things for the hats. So like cavalry, those cavalry hats you've seen in the movies. So really, really cool. So let's go to the next one. This is going to be the Outlaws. So basically, there's not much difference in the vehicles. There's slight differences. Shouldn't say that. Outlaws, they have like a really cool cow skull to put on it. And then they have a separate hat for his head. Where's his head at? Where's his head at? Oh, his head's on the body. Whoa. So this one might be a little bit different. We're going to have to modify it and cut his head off with some clippers and maybe do some green stuffing, which I did not think about before. And he's cool, so at least keep one guy like that. And as you can see, again, really good detail. The packs are a little bit different. Actually, put them together. So there's a significant amount of just accessories put on these that are a little bit different, but really cool. No matter how you look at it. And the front's basically the same. So it looks like they basically take the same manufactured bike and add different adornments onto it. I guess different packs, and that cow skull's gonna look really cool for the Outlaws. And then I have the last one. Yeah, the Warrior Nation didn't have any. I have some horse things with that, and they didn't have any different heads for them. Oh, I didn't even show you the heads for this one. Oops, sorry. Put that away. And then here's the alternate heads. So they're all kind of, dastardly looking, outlaw looking guys. Let's see if we can get them. There we go. So they have masks on and goggles, and some have different hats and bowlers. Those are kind of cool. So just really, really change up your army. Just really well, as I said before, really well sculpted stuff. And nice little afterthought after they released these models to change things up a little bit. And then our last faction to check out is the Enlightened. And the Enlightened, it's kind of like the scientists of the group. So his head came off. I think here. Sorry. Get that to focus. Maybe not. There we go. Well, that's not. That looks like a Union guy. Did I mix them up by accident? I thought I must have grabbed 2 Union guys by accident. Let me come back in a second. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong, grabbed another package of Union soldiers when I was doing the Enlightened. So you can see the Enlightened guy. It's kind of like a, maybe kind of like a zombie dude. Looks like he's been some kind of let me get him in focus. Let's get this out of the way. It looks like some kind of like construct, like almost a semi-Frankenstein zombie-ish guy. Mouth wide open, kind of almost like a servitor from 40K. And you can see his body's kind of mechanized with like an exoskeleton. And so his arms. So really, really cool detail when they thought about that. And even this bike's a little bit more different. Instead of the backpack or the satchels, it's got actual like the small crates strapped onto it, and some spikes coming out of the front, and kind of a different cowling or fairing, I guess you could call it, like on a motorcycle. So really, really cool stuff. And then I'll show you the heads. Get this all out of the way. Let's focus. And these heads are really kind of cool too. These are all kind of, let's see. Sorry about the focus here, guys. Let's see here. There we go. See, they're all kind of like augmented dudes. Really cool. Like one guy's almost a complete, almost looks like Boba Fett, or even when Princess Leia was the bounty hunter in Revenge of the Empire Strikes Back. God, I almost forgot. I can't believe I forgot that. And then we got some like, kind of like Frankenstein-looking servitor-looking dudes. So that's really cool to make this a little more interesting looking. Give a shot of the back. Kind of cool. So that is it for those lights. Those are called light support vehicles. I wanted to show you, if anyone's interested, this is what the Warrior Nation, they don't really have vehicles, but they have like these giant horses that are just huge. Really neat. You can see that's the body where the legs go. There's a head and a mane. There's the legs that go on there. Then we have the warrior, kind of like a Mohican. There we go. Cool body with all the armor. It's got some kind of electric, like a compound bow. This is really, really neat stuff. They put a lot of thought into these miniatures. So that's going to be it for my little unboxing here. As usual, thank you for joining me. I'll probably be back in a video in the next day or so. I am actually getting ready for Victoria Lamb's coming to Sacramento. As everyone knows her as like the mother of OSL and miniature painting. So it'll be an interesting seminar to see that. And then I'll show you what my little traveling setup. I think it got down to a science. When I go to my game store, instead of packing all my stuff up, basically the only thing I pack with me now are my paintbrushes and then my airbrushes themselves, but I have a separate equipment to take with me. I will come back and show that later. I don't want to waste your time with that now if you're not giving care about that. So once again, thank you, and I'll see you again soon.